Hi guys, we are here today with David Willingham, and I'm going to let him tell you his position with the city because it's just too great for me to remember it all.
Well, I'm a civil engineer. I actually joined the city of Pelham last June after 25 years of consulting engineering business. But my title at the city is Director of Development Services and Public Works.
Awesome. So we're going to talk a little bit today, just a quick chat about water. Water is a big subject in the summertime. Have I watered my grass too much? Am I going to get a huge water bill? What time of day is best to water my lawn? Let's talk a little bit about our lawns and what to expect from your water bill.
Well, the water department is a big part of my responsibility, and we have almost 13,000 customers. So it is a big part of what we do. And this time of year, I know people are starting to water lawns and fill swimming pools and things like that.
Oh, I hadn't even thought about the swimming pools. You're right.
Yeah. So, but it's we're blessed with a lot of water in this area. So right now there are really no restrictions. You can do those things any time of day. I know it's advisable to water your lawn in the morning, I think, from a agricultural or a horticultural standpoint, but as far as our water system, you can do that any time of day, at least, unless there were a drought situation, which we don't see that right now. But some of the biggest things that we see, people get their water bills are going to get bigger when you water, when you fill pools, things like that. But the biggest issues seem to come from leaks.
Oh goodness.
We're turning on our irrigation systems after being off for the winter. You want to make sure, maybe even have someone come out and inspect, but look at the irrigation heads, look for leaks, things like that, because those can run up your water bill, your water usage. And
in a hurry. In
a hurry,
yes.
Absolutely.
So when you get your bill and you have a noticeable change and you haven't been watering your lawn or things like that, you know it's time to check something out.
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Do you have any background or any information that you could tell us about, like if people have a swimming pool, what would they expect that to do to their water bill when they fill it up?
Well, if you're, say you have a 20,000 gallon swimming pool, which is a good sized pool, our water is, I think in city we're paying $16 for 3,000 gallons. And then it's another $4 and something for every 1,000 after that. So you figure if you did, your normal is 3,000, so you did another 20,000. So 20 times 4, that'd be another $90 to $100.
Okay, so that's not terrible. That's not terrible.
And a leak can be much more impactful to your bill than 20,000 gallons.
Absolutely. Goodness gracious. All right, so this time of year when folks are mindful of the water and talking about where our water comes from and things, I've heard several discussions about where does Pelham get their water from? So what is the main source of our water?
The primary source of our water is 4 wells that we have around the city of Pelham. Those supply approximately 70% of the water that we use. The other 30% we purchase from Shelby County Water Authority, and that's primarily on everything east of I-65, the County Road 11, Ballantrae, that corridor on that side of I-65 is where we get that water.
Okay. What's in the Pelham water?
What is in it?
What's in it?
We are blessed that our wells produce very clean water.
Good.
The only thing we have to do is add a little bit of chlorine to it.
Okay.
And then it goes out into the system.
That is awesome.
And of course it's tested and monitored weekly, monthly.
Okay. Now we have folks in our listening area, in our viewing area, that live in places like Ballantrae where they have additional things going on with water. Do they have something like a different source out there, or I've just heard them say that they have there's other water things? Is there something different with their water out there?
No, their water is
it's all part of Pelham.
It's purchased from Shelby County Water Authority, but it runs through our network.
Gotcha.
Now their sewer system is
that may be what I'm thinking of.
They have a private sewer system in Ballantrae.
That's what it is then.
So that's probably the difference.
Water and sewage, it's all kind of the same.
Well, they are closely related. So.
Yes, they are. So is there anything else, any other tips or anything you'd like to give folks about water? I know a lot of people go through the winter leaving that little faucet dripping in case of freezing temperatures, but it's time to shut those off. Any other tips about saving water during the summer months?
One of the most common leaks is probably running toilets, leaking toilets.
So fix them.
Fix them, listen for them. Your meters actually have leak detectors on them.
Really?
There are a couple of different types of that. You can call our department if you need to, and if you'd like some information on what your leak detector may look like on your meter. But essentially it's in some instances it's a triangle that will actually turn, and if it's turning while you're not using water, then you have a leak somewhere likely. So, but watch for leaks. We have almost 250 miles of water mains that we maintain. It's hard for us to see all that, so we appreciate help from the public. If you see something you think looks like a leak, a wet place where it shouldn't be, then please let us know. Absolutely.
Is there a place online that folks can look at just to see more about Pelham Water and that little leak detector you're talking about?
The leak detector may not be on the city's website, but that's something we probably ought to get out there.
Yeah, that sounds interesting.
But you can look under the Water and Sewer Department on the city's Pelham website.
Okay, that's awesome. Thank you so much for your time today, David.
Thank you.